What if I told you that the reason you can't stick to your budget, or you keep checking that stuck price, or you find yourself chasing the next big thing despite all your rational planning isn't a lack of willpower? It's not because you're undisciplined. It's because the very reward system designed to keep you alive is actively working against your long-term financial goals. Every single day, your brain's ancient hunting instinct is being leveraged, manipulated, and often weaponized against your bank account. Welcome to Thrive with Tima, the show where we decode the neuroscience of wealth to help you build your net worth. Today, we're exposing the just one more syndrome. How dopamine, that incredible chemical of motivation, can hijack your discipline and keep you from financial freedom. So, let's talk about dopamine. Forget what you think you know about it. I have talked about it a lot on Thrive with Tima, but I am going to repeat myself. Dopamine isn't about pleasure itself. It's about anticipation of pleasure. It's the seeking chemical, the driver of motivation, the neurofuel that pushed our ancestors to hunt, forage, and find mates. When our brain predicts a reward, for example, food, shelter, or yes, a potential financial gain, dopamine surges. This surge makes us feel energized, focused, and intensely driven to pursue that reward. Now imagine that primal system operating in a modern financial landscape. Every notification from your trading app, every news headline about a surging stock, every friend boasting about a crypto win, these are all potential reward cues. They trigger that dopamine surge, creating an itch to act, to pursue that potential gain. This is where the just one more syndrome takes hold. Our dopamine system is incredibly efficient at creating compulsion loops. You see a stock go up, you buy, you get a hit of dopamine. You check again, it goes up more, another hit. You sell, you get a win, another hit. The brain doesn't care if it's sustainable or smart. It only cares about the next potential hit. It's not about the profit itself. It's about the chase, the game, the anticipation of the win. This is why you can lose money but still feel compelled to keep playing the game. The process itself becomes rewarding. So, how does this ancient survival mechanism manifest in your modern bank account? It's devastatingly effective at derailing your discipline. First, it erodes your long-term vision. Dopamine is a now chemical. It prioritizes immediate, tangible rewards over abstract future benefits. That small dopamine hit from checking your portfolio or making an impulsive trade feels far more real and compelling than the distant, abstract reward of retirement planning decades from now. This leads to chronic undersaving, overspending, and prioritizing short-term gains over long-term stability. Second, it fuels impulsive decision-making. That sudden urge to buy the dip or sell before it crashes isn't always rational analysis. It's often a dopamine-driven impulse, a craving for the action and the potential reward. This makes you vulnerable to hype cycles, speculative bubbles, and chasing trends without proper due diligence. You become reactive, not strategic. And finally, it creates a tolerance. Just like other addictive behaviors, your brain seeks more intense or frequent stimulation to get the same dopamine rush. This means you might move from steady, diversified investment to riskier, higher stakes ventures, constantly chasing the next bigger hit. It's a treadmill, and it's exhausting both mentally and financially. Okay, our brain's reward system is trying to keep us perpetually chasing, but we are smarter than our primal programming. Here are 3 neuro-hacks to harness dopamine for your wealth, not against it. Tool number 1, the dopamine fast for financial decisions. This sounds extreme, but it's powerful. For any non-automated financial decision, for example, buying a stock, making a major purchase, checking your portfolio, institute a mandatory no action period. Could be 24 hours or even 42 hours like we discussed with overconfidence. During this time, you actively avoid engaging with any information related to that decision. No checking prices, no reading articles, no talking about it. This starves the dopamine loop, allowing the initial compulsive urge to fade and letting your rational prefrontal cortex re-engage. You're teaching your brain to delay gratification. Tool number 2, Gamify Long-Term Goals. Since dopamine loves anticipation, let's give it healthy things to anticipate. Break down big, distant goals like saving for retirement or a down payment into smaller, achievable milestones. Attach small, non-financial, immediate rewards to reaching those milestones, not just the action itself. For example, when I save my first $5,000, I'll buy that book I wanted. Or after increasing my investment by 10% this quarter, I'll take a day trip. This keeps dopamine engaged in productive, long-term behavior. And tool number 3, automate everything you can. The best way to beat a dopamine-driven impulse is to remove the decision entirely. Set up automatic transfers to your savings, your investment accounts, and even your bill payments. When it's automated, there's no just one more decision to make. No dopamine loop to get caught in. You've outsourced the discipline to the system, freeing your brain to focus on higher-level strategic thinking, not reactive impulses. Your brain's dopamine system is a formidable force. It's not trying to make you poor. It's just trying to keep you chasing. But by understanding its mechanics, you can shift from being a reactive participant to a strategic orchestrator of your financial destiny. Take control of that chase. Implement these neuro-hacks and watch your long-term wealth finally thrive. If this episode enlightened you, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started. Thank you for joining me on Thrive with Tima. Now go make dopamine work for your wealth, not against it. Love you, mean it. Tima.